Hey, what's up? I'm Jay Sean, and thanks for watching Music News.
Jay Sean, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, man.
You're looking in good shape. Are you
Thank you, bro.
always in the gym?
Yeah, always. When I'm not in the studio, then I'm in the gym pretty much.
Yeah, it looks like it. We're here for Mistress 2. Sees you returning to your R&B roots. Do you feel, why is it the right time to return to your soul, as it were?
Because it got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. I literally couldn't stomach writing another generic pop song anymore. I was like, literally, I had my hits with all the pop stuff and it was great. But then there was this pressure to give us another one. Oh, we had another down. Give us another down. Okay, I gave you one. Do you remember? Great. Give us another. Do you remember? Great. I gave you 2012. Give us another 2012. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a one-trick pony where I keep writing these up-tempo pop records. I have too much soul and substance to offer that needs to be heard. And if I can't do it there, then I need to break away and do it myself. And that's why I wrote The Mistress 2.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I mean, it feels like you're sort of re-evaluating, you left Cash Money Records and heading in this new direction.
Yeah.
What is your plan then?
What is my plan? That's what my mum said. What? You're leaving the bloody label? Why? What's your plan? No, I've been in this world before. I've been in the independent world before, and it worked out amazingly for me. Actually, the most incredible experience was me leaving Virgin Records 10 years ago, going independent, and not only going independent, but being more successful independently, and owning my own material, owning my own masters, all of it. And owning more importantly than all that, owning my own destiny, because it's in my hands. Anything I want to do now, I can do. If I want to change the artwork, I can change it. I don't need to go to anyone. I control it. You know what I mean? If I want to, whatever it is, if I want to, so, and that is an amazing feeling. So at the moment, I'm back in that world again, and I'm perfectly happy there.
Yeah, so let's say the mixtape, everything is your decision. I mean, track listing, what goes on it, what comes off.
Who mixes it, who masters it, who produces it, all the artwork, who shoots it, everything is exactly how I envision it.
But who'd you bounce off for confirmation that you got it right then?
Myself. And I know it sounds so funny or maybe egotistical, but it's me. This is my work. Someone asked me, oh, who's the collaborations? And I said, why do I need a collaboration? Why do I need it? This is my album.
Yeah.
This is my album. You know what I mean? And I'm not being arrogant, but I have done so many collaborations. But like, how about I just give you me, 100% me on this one? And the reason I felt like I needed to do that was because I didn't want, collabs usually have a reason why people do collabs, right? There's usually because you can get two fan bases together and this person's successful and that person's successful, you put them together, oh, big explosion, big. I wasn't trying to, that's not my intention with this. My intention with this record is to inject some substance, some quality music into the world, into this plethora of music that we have. I want to offer something brilliant. And so therefore, I'm not trying to go for charts, I'm not trying to go for even sales, nothing. This is for free.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? So this is me going, guys, this is inside me. I love this. If you want me, 100% of what I love is for you for free. And that's it. And you know what? My fans are more excited about this than they've ever been about anything else. For that very reason. Because they know there's no one meddling in my ear. No one's saying, oh, no, do something like this, do something like that. Oh, wear this, do a video like this, use this director. No, they know it's my vision. And that's why I think that's exciting for me. If I was a fan of somebody else's and I knew that was what they were doing, I'll be like, oh, I need to hear this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I'm sure it's going to get a massive reception as the previous one did. But new single, Tears in the Ocean, is. Can you tell us a little bit about that and why you put that one out first?
So Tears in the Ocean, I feel like has a nod to Ride It, which was a big single for me, a massive song, really a game-changing song for me, because that song is what crossed me over into the urban world here in England, and then also got me a fan base around the world. That song grew its legs and went around the world. It's just insane how that happened. But that song also got me signed to Cash Money. So it was a very pivotal song in my career, and I wanted to return back to that feeling of that song. There was something magical about it. And it's not like I sat there and intentionally went, I need to write another Ride It at all. I just said, I want that mood again. I want that feeling. And Tears in the Ocean was the song.
Yeah.
that did that.
If you had to choose, your top 3 songs of Mistress 2, what would be your favourites at this current moment?
I would say it would be for sure a song called Jameson, which I'll tell you about afterwards. It's just insane. A song called
Is that the it's the other lights?
Oh, okay, that's weird. Shall I start that again?
Oh, that's fine.
Alright. So it'd probably be a song called Jameson, which is I'll tell you about that lyrically on some next thing. Slow Down, which is an ultimate sex jam. That's the one you want to play if you were trying to get some. Right? It's a song called Slow Down, and probably Tears.
Ah,
yeah,
good stuff. Well, Jameson, what is it all about?
Jameson is an idea I had while I was sitting on the plane from England to New York one time, and I had it because I was looking through the thing and had whiskies and this and that, Jameson, and then I thought about a story about a guy, because it's also a girl's name, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do a song about a tale of 2 different stories, but the lyrics mean the same for both, right? Mm-hmm. So there's a guy who's a drunkard who drowns his sorrow in Jameson every night. You know what I mean? That's his muse, that's his escape. He loves Jameson every single night, makes him feel high, makes him feel good, and then the next morning, broken, finished. And same thing with this guy who's in love with a stripper called Jameson. She makes him feel great in the moment. He splashes all this money on her. He feels like the man. Next morning, works out, broken. It's the same story. And when I did the music video for that, it was crazy because it's the first time I've ever done a music video where I'm not lip syncing, there's just the song playing in the background, but 4 minutes of complete acting. So it's a mini movie, and it's showing the 2 parallel lives. Really interesting for me, and my brother actually directed the video. My brother's he's so artistic that he's a director and a photographer, so he was like, I'm doing the Jameson video. He's like, because that is my bag. He's like very art housey in his line of work. Right. So yeah, man, it's a good song.
Superb. But I mean, at this career crossroad, then it's good to look back and reflect as well as looking forward. About what you've achieved. And when you look back, what do you feel? Man,
it's all just such an adventure. What a roller coaster! Absolute adventure, mayhem, madness. I can't even tell you. Like sometimes I sit there and I'm like, what? Really? That really happened? That happened? What? No way. And because it's just so crazy at the moment, you don't stop and take it in. But when all these things that Justin Timberlake calling up to get me on his to perform on his charity show in MGM in Vegas with Alicia Keys and Taylor Swift. Okay, that's normal, right? Having a casual conversation with Jay-Z and Beyonce about music and stuff at the Grammys. 15 minutes while having a drink at a bar. That's normal. You know what I mean? And then like all of these things getting a #1 in America, going around the whole world performing songs. It's just, it's a beautiful journey, man. And it's all an adventure. You have to just see it as an adventure.
I mean, you come a long way from Harlesden, your early beginnings. If you had to talk to that little boy back in Harlesden, what would he say, do you think to yourself now?
I think he'd be like, there's no way, you're lying, there's no way that's going to happen. And I would say to him, yes it is, and make sure that you enjoy every second of it. Because, there's too many people who worry too much about the end goal, and they don't enjoy the journey, man. Yeah, they don't enjoy what it takes to get there. Document all those moments. Write them all down, live in each moment. You have to, because it's gone like that. You know what I mean? So enjoy every single part.
Excellent. I mean, you fused many different styles, and yet your work is very accessible still. How does the songwriting process work for you?
Yes, good question. For me, songwriting comes very naturally because I have a brain that just is constantly wandering off into different directions. It's like I have ADD or something. I don't understand. So I get inspirations at the weirdest times. So what I do, I always jot it down, no matter when it is, or dictaphone, whatever it is, right? But usually what I'll do is I go off music first. So the producer will give me a track, just a track, piano chords, whatever, and it gives me a mood immediately. I'll know whether it's a sexy mood, sad mood, happy mood, whatever it is. Then I'll go in behind the mic, and this is my process. I'll lay down just nonsense lyrics, but with melody that I'm feeling in the moment. And to be fair and to be honest, I very, very rarely go past one take of melody. Whatever I got in that moment is what I keep. So when I did this, the melody that we did at that moment in time is what I kept. I didn't double guess. I didn't second guess myself. Because when you're second guessing, you're thinking and you're overthinking. And I don't like to overthink about music. Music is emotion, music is feeling, music is passion, music, it comes from here. So if you've gone here, then it's not coming from here anymore. Here is when I use the brain. Here is when I look for lyrics. Then I get the lyrics. Then I'm like, all right, now you got to say some shit, like, and make sure it's good. That's how I write.
I mean, now you're releasing it for free, as you said, in a mixtape. But is it going to be released, in a traditional format at all in the future?
Maybe. I haven't thought that far, but I have thought of putting together the Mistress 1 and 2 as a compilation series, and with some bonus features and stuff. I mean, now that I'm independent, I can do that, and I'm sure my fans will totally understand why I want to do that. My fans are actually confused as to why I'm giving this away for free. They are. So many of them are like, but buy it, right? And I'm like, I know you will, but this is my gift to you. I promised you I was going to give you another one for free, and I'm giving it to you for free. But yeah, I might tag them up and just put some, I'm writing all the time, so I've got some songs that I'll just probably bundle onto there and maybe do some more videos or something.
I mean, is there another album that you've got lined up to come out apart from this?
Not yet. I've been writing, of course. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I've actually been working on some styles of music that I've been experimenting with. But again, trying to push. You'll actually hear it. You'll hear it on the Mistress. There's a new style of singing that I'm starting to introduce, and really, a majority of this was written like raps, basically. Majority of this was written as if I was a rapper. So there's a lot of flows on there that you're going to hear. A conventional singer wouldn't sing like that. So it's really an interesting thing. I used to do that 14 years ago, back when I used to actually rap. So it's interesting. It's a new style that I'm bringing back.
Great stuff. Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Of course,
it's been a pleasure. If for somebody, mad as it sounds, that hasn't got quite into us yet, and you had to choose 3 songs and say, right, across your career, these sum me up. What 3 would you choose?
Sum me up. Write It. I tell them number 1, go listen to. And then I would probably say, it's difficult because if someone was to say, sum me up, they'd probably say, Down, Do You Remember 2012? Which are my 3 biggest hits, but I wouldn't say that necessarily sums me up as an artist. So I'd say Write It for sure. I would say Down, because of course it was my biggest song ever, and it was, to some people, I will be Down Man forever. And then I would probably say check out something like Jameson, or a song called She Has No Time, which shows my lyrical side of things. So probably those 3.
Fantastic. Anything else to say to Music News watchers?
I just want to say thank you so much for all your support, man. For all the people who supported me from back in the day, thank you so much. It's the reason I'm still here 12, 13 years later. And to any new fans, man, I hope you guys enjoy the music. The Mistress 2 is out on November the 18th at themistresstapes.com. Just go to themistresstapes.com. One easy website, mistresstapes.com. Download the whole thing for free, and you get to see the second music video on the same day.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thanks, buddy. Wicked, man.